How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, I'm going to talk about ghosts in Wales. There's this guy, he's an author. His name is Davies, and he's put a book out on Amazon called Ghost Sex, A Violation. And it sold 3,000 copies. Now you can get a paperback or a Kindle version. But he says that people are telling him on the roads in Wales that ghosts are stopping people and seducing them. Now there's one guy, he says there's a whole bunch of these stories. They're going by a cemetery, and this man was driving and he picked up a hitchhiker, a beautiful woman, and he picked the woman up and he took her to a public toilet, and the ghost ravished him in terms too graphic to describe. Now I don't know what the ghost would do to ravish you. And he started smelling something strange and like a cigarette smell. And then I was choking. And then he passed out. And they said it was a haggard, disgusting old woman with some kind of skin condition. He screamed and screamed and she vanished. Now Davies thinks the man could be infected by sleep paralysis. But sleep paralysis is often accompanied by delusions of being watched by a menacing presence. In the Renaissance era, they believed the paralysis was caused by succubi who would seduce people when they were asleep. Well, there's still tales of succubi and incubi. Succubi are the female version, incubi are the male version, seducing people to this day. So I kind of wonder if you have ghost sex with someone you pick up on the side of the road, is it better than real sex because you don't have relationship issues, you don't have, you get mad at the ghost, you dump her, does she haunt you afterwards, does she attack you, does she ravish you in a very bad manner, or do you have really good ghost sex? And it's good for the ghost too. So I'm going to see about getting a copy of this book and see what it is. Ghost Sex, A Violation. I don't know if it's a romance book or he's actually talking about real ghost sex stories with real people. But I'll get a copy of that next month. I'll let you know. But it kind of intrigues me because how many times have we heard about these stories? The famous one in Chicago where people go by this cemetery and they pick up this young girl and then she disappears, and then they find out she died on the way to a dance. There's all kinds of stories like that. People pick up people near cemeteries. But I don't think I want to pick up any succubi, and certainly not any incubi in my case. But it's still kind of fascinating. Alright, I'll be back in a minute with another video. I didn't do football picks this weekend because I've been out of sorts, and I was surprised that Green Bay, since they dominated the game, didn't win today. I figured the Patriots would win. Feel sorry for Andrew Luck and his team, and it's going to be the Patriots and Seattle. So I'll do a quick one on that. Alright, this is the guy from Pittsburgh, and I've posted this story on my paranormal blog. The meow is out there on blogspot.com. There's some pictures on there so you can watch that. And amazing. I got on the phone with Kathy and I cleaned out these bins to the left of me, and couldn't believe how much crap was in there that I could throw out or recycle or sell. There's old games that I don't even have machines for. There's things like this old iMega zip drive, which I'll recycle because it's sold. It'll only go with really old Macs. So that took me about an hour. I just can't believe how much dust accumulates in closed drawers. But I'm going to use those for other things and get some of this stuff out of the bedroom. And I got 2 printers to get rid of and an old, sadly, my old clamshell iBook. So I'm going to get rid of that. Won't read a disc anymore. And I had a lot of good times with this. So, alright. Have a great evening. Free Art Bell, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.